guys, it's your Uber's champion mUdQuAza here, and this battle is against Chillztacular. So if you guys want a kind of more fun and perverted narration, I'll have the link to the one on my main channel. So it'll be different, so you guys might want to watch that. I'll have it up like as soon as it's uploaded because I can't upload both at the same time. So anyways, I'm scarfed and I air slash that thing, and extreme speed will do about 40%, and the air slash will bring him down to a sash and flinch him. So looking pretty good for me. So then he sends out a Safari Bark Ball Bliss, and I know he's going to Thunderwave or Toxic, and I know Dialga can take any of those without caring about anything because it's a bulk up Dialga and his rest anyway. So then he Thunderwaves me and then goes out to Kyogre while I bulk up. And I know that Water Spout is like a 3-hit KO on me, and I can get up a rest to get rid of this stupid paralysis. And he water spouts like they all do, and I see that he's scarfed because it doesn't do more, and I get paralyzed, which kinda sucks, but then again, yeah, I have one more turn to get paralyzed, and that's like a 30% chance. And he water spouts again, and he brings me down to 127 HP, and I get paralyzed for the second time in a row. So that mattered right there, because I could have rested and gone up to full HP, and I would have been able to beat this Kyogre, and maybe the score would have been less. Yeah. So he finishes me off with a third Water Spout, and now I send in my Giratina. So basically here it's going to be sweeping, because he switches out while I set up a substitute. He switches out while I set up a Calm Mind, and he probably won't expect me to have substitute, because this is my own set, and it's not even on Smogon. I have no idea why. So I set up a substitute while he Thunder Waves, and it's looking pretty darn good for me here. Because I can just Calm Mind and substitute, because he can't do much to me anyway. So he sees the Calm Mind, knows I'm special, and goes directly to his Blissey. And I'm at +2 special attack, special defense now, and I know that an Ice Beam from that Blissey won't kill me at all. It won't even break my substitute if I had 0 Calm Minds. So I'm at +3, and the Ice Beam does not break my substitute, and I'm able to get up another one. So I'm at +4 special defense, +4 special attack, and the Blissey Ice Beams for the second time, and it doesn't break my sub again. So I'm looking pretty good here. So I'm going to Calm Mind for the 5th time. So I'm at +5, and he Ice Beams, and he'll break my sub this turn, but it'll just allow me to get up another sub that's fresh and like stronger. So the rain falls, which doesn't matter, and I'm looking pretty good here. So he withdraws his Blissey and goes out to his Rayquaza, and I substitute. That was key right there. Had I attacked there, I would have lost my Giratina directly, because his Rayquaza is plus speed, and therefore he'll outspeed me because I'm also plus speed, but that base 5 difference in speed will allow him to outspeed me and break my substitute with an Outrage, and the crit didn't matter. So a +5 Shadow Ball will take down that Rayquaza in one hit, which is awesome for me. So that was great. So I don't think he can do much to me right now, because from what I've seen, he only has special attackers. So he goes out to Kyogre, and the worst he can do is Ice Beam, and with +5 special defense, it's not going to be doing much. And he gets the freeze on the first Ice Beam, and I'm like, ah! But then I thaw out, which was lucky for me, and the Shadow Ball doesn't quite kill him. But that's good, so I know I can set up another substitute here, and he can't break it with an Ice Beam. So I'm going to try to set up a substitute on this next turn while he Ice Beams, but he gets the second freeze in a row, and that's a 1% chance, ladies and gentlemen. A 1% chance. And I'm frozen for the first turn, and I'm so scared he's going to get a crit or something here, which will just basically ruin my entire Giratina. And seeing as how far I've come with it now, that would be a really big waste. So I'm frozen for the second turn in a row, and I really want to thaw out before that thing crits me, because I know it will KO me from this point, because it just bypasses all of the stat boosts and stuff. So I'm frozen for the third turn, and the rain falls, and the Kyogre is there, and it's Ice Beaming, and he Ice Beams again, and yeah, I finally thaw out. On the 4th turn of being frozen, I thaw out, and I'm able to kill that thing off with Shadow Ball. I didn't want to risk substituting in case he brought me down enough so I wouldn't be able to set up a substitute, so I just Shadow Balled for safety. So now he sends out a Registeel, and I'm going to substitute because I don't want to be hit by a Thunder Wave. But he just decides to explode because I don't know why. I didn't think he could do anything better. But then again, an Ice Punch from the Registeel wouldn't have broken my sub anyway. If it was a fresh sub, that Ice Punch wouldn't have broken it. So he goes out to Palkia and he Aqua Tails because it's rain boosted and stab and lustrous orb and it's physical. And he knows that a spatial rend will not break my substitute anyway, even though it's super effective because of my +5 Calm Mind. So he's trying to hit me on the lower of my defensive stats. And it doesn't quite break the sub, but my Shadow Ball doesn't really kill either, so yeah. He's able to break my substitute with a second Aqua Tail, which doesn't really matter for me because after this Palkia I know I can outspeed the rest of his team, which is basically just that Blissey, so yeah. And I'm up to 191, and he sends out his Blissey again, and I substitute because I don't want to be hit by a Thunder Wave. I really don't want to be hit by a Thunder Wave in case it has double status, maybe Toxic. That'll just ruin everything for me. So an Ice Beam after +5 again won't break the sub, and I'm gonna Aura Sphere that Blissey, and after +5 that Aura Sphere will be able to 3-hit KO the Uber's Blissey. So he can't do much to me, and I'll be able to 3-hit KO him, while his Ice Beams, his second and third Ice Beams will not break my substitute. So good game, Chillztacular, good luck in whatever else you do, and this is like my first Uber's match that I've actually uploaded because the last battle I had last week for last week's Challenger, he disconnected on me because he saw I was going to 6-0 him, so he disconnected. So yeah, this was a serious narration. It's not what I'm used to, but if you guys want kind of a laid back and want to watch this battle again, but from a different point of view, kind of it'll be more perverted and stuff, like how I usually am, because I had to like put a muzzle on. Josh like muzzled me. Oh, I wanted to say something so badly there, but I guess you'll just have to wait and see on my other battle, which I'll put in the link, and I'll set as a video response. So good game, Chillztacular. See everyone later. Bye.